Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something very exciting. It is a new release from Mary Kay and it is some new lipsticks. And if you've seen my previous Mary Kay lipstick video, you'll know that I loved those. And these are like the sister to those. I'm talking about the Mary Kay Gel Semi Shine lipsticks, which go right alongside with the previously released Gel Semi Matte lipsticks. So what I have is I have the 12 shades that they come in. These are going to be released on November 16th in Canada for Mary Kay. I'm not exactly sure on the release date for the US. It looks like they're already available in the UK. So just a little bit of a rundown. Basically, about last year or so this time, maybe a little bit more than a year ago, Mary Kay released their Gel Semi Matte lipstick. So basically what these were a satin finish, somewhat matte lipstick, which had some amazing pigmentation, and I loved them. And to date, it is my most viewed video because I know that a lot of you out there love Mary Kay makeup. So basically what these lipsticks are a new formula. It is a shine lipstick. I have one of them on right now, and you can tell it has a little bit of shine to it. These do have this gel technology that make them super lightweight, super comfortable on the lips, but these ones have a shine finish, or not obviously satin, a little bit more than a satin, but definitely not like a frosted shine look, but more so just like that very kind of wet look of a lipstick. They are super comfortable on the lips. I will get into a little bit more details afterwards, but yeah, I wanted to share these with you as soon as humanly possible so that you could kind of be aware and know that they're coming out. A little bit more of details. These retail for $21 Canadian. I tried to look on the US site. Nothing is available yet, so I'm going to guess that it's going to be around the same price as the semi-matte lipsticks, which are $18 US. If you are in the UK, these are already available, and they retail for £14. So just so you know a little bit of the price range. Like I said, they come in 12 shades, the gel technology, and the shine finish. So I have swatches of all 12 shades, so let's dive into those right now, and then I will come back and tell you what my first impressions are, along with what shades I love. This one might be one of them. It is one of them. Okay, so stay tuned if you want to see swatches of the lipsticks. Okay, so those were the swatches of the 12 lipsticks, and let's just dive in, some first impressions. I found that some of them had some really great pigmentation, some of them not so much, but still, with this type of lipstick, I'm not really looking for crazy pigmentation, although I do love this one. But some of them, they're just going to be really great everyday lipsticks, like just something that you don't have to have a mirror in front of you to put on, something that you know that's going to go with a lot of different looks, something that's easy to touch up during the day. And that, I do have to make a point, these will need touching up a fair amount throughout the day, and it's just because they are so slick. I would actually suggest for some of these like darker shades or the brighter shades, please put a lip liner on underneath and obviously line your lips with it as well. I think it will help with the wear time of this. Now, of course, this is my first impression, so I don't really know what the wear time, but I would say for the lighter shades, you could probably get away with maybe 2 hours, maybe a little bit less, and then touch up. I'm a little bit afraid of how this will wear. I have a tissue here. Like, I mean, you can see how much came off, and it definitely dulled the shine of it all. At this point, though, it seems a little bit more of like a stain once I did that, so who knows, but I definitely, maybe 2 hours, if you're good, maybe 3. If you have lipstick that kind of wears off really easily, I would say that you probably want to maybe touch up every hour or so. Pretty happy with it. They don't have any type of like horrible scent. It's pretty light, maybe a little bit like sweet-ish, but really nothing crazy in terms of scent. Now, it was actually pretty funny. I have 6 shades that I really like and 6 shades that I'm like, meh. We can go through the shades that I'm not like super keen on. There is Naturally Buff. It's this very beige shade. Not for me. Someone with a different skin tone, though, it could easily work. It just looked like concealer on my lips. This one is Rosewood. I was actually hoping I would really like this shade, but again, it was just that little bit too light for me, and I found that it did, of course you can't really see that, of course it did highlight a little bit of the dryness on my lips because it is getting cold here in Canada. Love Me Pink. It was just a little bit too light of a pink. Like, let's be real, I'm not going to be wearing that. But if you like light pink lipsticks, I think that one actually be really pretty. Sunset Peach. I'm just not a peach fan. I'm not a peach fan whatsoever, but it is a nice peach color though, but I'm just not a huge peach fan. The pigmentation was nice on that one though. Same with application. Luminous Lilac. It's this like purple toned one. There's a little bit of a frost with this one, which I didn't quite love, but just really not a shade that I would reach for a lot. And then lastly, for the ones that I was kind of meh about, is Appleberry, which I thought that I would actually really like. There's just something about it, like, I mean, it's really nice, but there's just something about it that it's just not quite for me. There is a Wet n Wild shade that's very close to this one as well. In terms of the reds, I really liked some other reds more so than Appleberry. This one's kind of like in the middle, like in that neutral zone. The other 5 are definitely on my not a huge fan of. And in terms of the 6 shades that I really like, most of them were a lot more of like the darker shades, and I think it's just because I really liked the pigmentation. I found that the lighter shades really highlighted any dry bits on my lips, but whereas the darker shades didn't do that, so I really appreciated that fact. First one is Raspberry Ice, although this is a very nice, it's just a neutral shade, but it is a darker one of the neutrals. Really, really pretty. This is definitely an everyday type of lip. I also really love Spice Ginger. It's such a different shade, and I know I am pale. I am extra pale in this video as well, but someone with a deeper skin tone, this would look so lovely. It would be so nice. But it's just kind of fun for someone with lighter skin to kind of pull out that toffee caramel shade. But someone with a deeper skin tone, this would be a really good everyday shade for you. I also loved Haute Pink, which I'm usually not a really bright pink fan, but it was just a lot of fun. It was just a whole lot of fun. Really liked it. Red Smolder. It's what I'm wearing right now. It is stunning. If you are going to buy one lipstick from this collection, you need to buy Red Smolder. It has a different formula than the rest of them. Just from swatching, like, I have a little bit of hair on the back of my hand, and it glides over my hand and the little bits of hair, whereas other shades kind of grab on those little hairs. I know it's kind of weird that I'm doing that, but it just speaks to how smooth this formula is, how easily it goes on lips, and you can tell that in the swatches from before. This one went on super easily. Also loved Scarlet Red. This one is more of like a frostier, deeper red. And again, this one glided on really easily as well. Like, look at the pigmentation on that. It's so good. And then lastly is Berry Couture. And this one is just that deeper, like brownish berry shade. This one, I think, almost has one of the wettest looks, and it's a little bit sheerer than you would have thought. Like, the pigmentation is there, but you can still kind of see your lips through it. It's definitely not super pigmented, but yeah, these were the shades that I loved the most, and for sure, out of all of them, Red Smolder was hands down the winner for this collection. Okay, so that's it. Those are my first impressions and swatches of the new lipsticks coming to Mary Kay on November 16th, the Gel Semi Shine lipsticks. Make sure if you want to see what the semi mattes are like, I will link that video down below as well, so you can go check that out. Those ones are definitely like more of a satin, almost matte finish. So if you like a shine to your lipsticks, these are definitely the ones for you. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.